Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English in Minutes. I'm Natasha, your host, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. If you're someone who truly wants to learn English, but feels like you're wasting time or not making progress fast enough, then this lesson is especially for you. You've probably tried many ways to improve your English, watching videos, downloading apps, joining groups, but still feel stuck or slow. Today, we're going to talk about how to stop wasting your valuable time and learn English faster. Using simple but powerful techniques you can start applying today. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to train your brain to think in English, how to use your time wisely even on a busy day, and how to make your daily life your personal classroom. Let's begin by asking a simple question. Why do so many people spend hours trying to learn English, but don't improve much? The answer is often hidden in our daily habits. Many learners focus on things that feel like learning, but aren't really helping them grow. For example, watching too many English grammar videos without using the grammar in a sentence. Or downloading vocabulary lists and never practicing them in real conversation. Real learning doesn't happen when you just watch or listen. It happens when you use the language, think in the language, and interact with it actively. So instead of watching 10 videos a day, try watching just one. Then spend the next 30 minutes using the words and phrases from that video in real examples. Speak them out loud. Write sentences with them. Ask yourself questions and answer them using the new expressions. This is how you move from passive learning to active progress. Here's a short exercise. Let's say you've learned the word recommend. Now, instead of just knowing what it means, try to use it in your life. Say things like, I recommend this movie. Or, can you recommend a good book for me? Then ask yourself, what do I recommend to others often? And answer out loud. I usually recommend tea instead of coffee in the morning because it feels lighter. Keep going like this until the word feels natural to you. That's real learning. That's how you learn faster. Another mistake that leads to wasted time is waiting for the perfect conditions to study. Many learners believe they need a quiet room, an hour of free time, a good mood, or the perfect course before they start learning. But the truth is, those perfect conditions rarely come. If you want to succeed, you must use every small window of time you have. 10 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes on the bus, 15 minutes while cooking. These small moments add up. Learning English faster means using the time you already have, not waiting for more. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a young woman named Rena. She worked full-time and didn't have much free time. She used to think she couldn't learn English because she was too busy. But then, she changed her strategy. She started listening to English podcasts while commuting. She would pause and repeat new phrases. At lunchtime, she would write down 5 sentences in English about her morning. Before going to bed, she would talk to herself in English, reviewing what happened during the day. In just 3 months, her speaking improved, and she could hold conversations confidently. She didn't get more time. She just used it better. Now it's your turn to try. Think about your daily routine. When you wake up, can you talk to yourself in English for a minute? Say something like, Good morning, I feel a bit sleepy but ready for the day. I will take a shower, have breakfast, and then go to work. Later in the day, take a break and ask yourself questions like, What have I done so far today? And answer, I've checked my emails. I've spoken with my manager, and I've had a cup of coffee. Use these daily reflections to build fluency. This is not wasting time. It's smart practice. Another way people waste time is by focusing too much on things they don't need. If you're a beginner, you don't need to understand Shakespeare or complicated business articles. You need simple, useful language. The kind of English you can use at the store, at work, or with friends. Focus on the English you use every day. For example, instead of learning rare words, master how to ask for help politely, how to express your opinions, or how to describe your routine. You can say, I usually wake up at 7 a.m., make a cup of tea, and check my phone. This is real English. This is what makes you confident. Let's do another short practice. Imagine you are meeting someone new. Practice saying, Hi, I'm learning English. It's nice to meet you. What do you do? Then pretend to answer. I work in customer service. I help people with their orders and questions. Repeat this a few times, and then add more details. Sometimes it's stressful, but I like solving problems. I also talk to international clients, so I need to improve my English. Practicing like this every day for 5 minutes can make a big difference in a month. Many learners also waste time trying to memorize too many words at once. You don't need to know 10,000 English words to speak fluently. What you really need is to know how to use the most common 1,000 words in different ways. For example, take the word get. It can be used in hundreds of ways. Get up, get ready, get tired, get better, get going, and so on. Instead of learning 10 new words today, take one word like get and practice it deeply. Say sentences like, I get up at 6 a.m., I get tired in the evening, let's get going, we're late, or I got better after 2 days of rest. Repeating these sentences and making your own will make that one word a strong tool in your daily speech. Try this short exercise. Pick a verb like take and use it in 5 different ways. Take a break, take your time, take care, take notes, take a photo. Now create sentences for each one. I need to take a break after this lesson. Take your time, no rush. Please take care while crossing the road. I always take notes during meetings. Let me take a photo of you. Once you do this, that single verb becomes 5 or 6 useful expressions. And you start to feel more fluent without memorizing dozens of new words. Also, a huge reason learners get stuck and waste time is fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of sounding silly. Fear of not understanding others. This fear creates a wall that slows down your progress. But here's the truth, you will make mistakes. Everyone does. Even native speakers make mistakes. So instead of avoiding them, welcome them. Mistakes show that you're learning. The only people who don't make mistakes are those who are not trying at all. Every time you speak English, even if it's not perfect, you're getting better. Let me give you a simple practice example to overcome fear. Look in the mirror and speak to yourself in English for 2 minutes. It might feel strange at first, but keep going. Describe your day, talk about your plans, or just share how you're feeling. Say, I feel a bit tired, but I'm happy to be learning English today. After this, I will eat lunch, then maybe go for a walk. This habit builds confidence because you're using the language, hearing your own voice in English, and practicing fluency daily. Let's talk about another common problem. Switching back to your native language too often. When you're thinking, texting, or speaking with friends, you always return to your own language. And English becomes a subject, not a tool. But if you want to learn faster, you must start using English as your daily thinking tool. Start with small steps. Change your phone language to English. Write your to-do list in English. When you're thinking about what to eat, think in English. Should I cook pasta or make a sandwich? These small shifts in daily life force your brain to get used to English naturally. Try this practical tip. Every time you think of something in your native language, stop and ask yourself, how would I say that in English? For example, if you're thinking, I need to buy groceries, say it out loud in English. Then add more, I need to buy groceries. I'll go to the supermarket after work. I need eggs, milk, and bread. This transforms your everyday thinking into English practice. Another thing that slows people down is trying to learn everything at once. You see a long grammar video and you try to understand all the rules in one go. That's overwhelming. The truth is, language learning is a slow cooking process. You can't rush fluency. So instead of trying to learn all tenses today, focus on just one, say, the present simple. Use it again and again in real examples. I wake up at 7. I go to work. I like tea. I live in United States. I watch English videos every day. These sentences may seem simple, but they are powerful. Master one tense, then move to the next. Let's do a small practice using present continuous. Describe what's happening right now. Say, I'm watching an English video. I'm listening carefully. I'm learning new expressions. I'm feeling more confident. Then look around and describe your surroundings. My fan is spinning. My phone is charging. My brother is cooking dinner. This kind of real-time practice helps you remember grammar better because you're connecting it to your current experience. Another way people waste time is by focusing too much on understanding everything word by word. But English is about meaning, not perfection. You don't need to understand every single word to get the idea. Focus on keywords and context. For example, if someone says, I'm starving, let's grab a bite, you may not know starving or grab a bite. But if you focus on tone, body language, and the situation, you can guess they are hungry and want to eat. That's what real communication is, guessing the meaning from the situation and responding naturally. Try this listening exercise. Watch a short English video without subtitles. Don't try to understand every word. Just listen and ask yourself, what is the main idea? After that, write 1 or 2 sentences about what you understood. Then watch it again with subtitles to see what you missed. This kind of practice builds strong listening skills and helps you get comfortable with not understanding everything. That's the key to becoming fluent. Let's now focus on how you can create your own personal English routine, one that fits your daily life. The truth is, consistency matters much more than intensity. Studying for 20 minutes every day is more effective than studying for 2 hours only once a week. The best way to stay consistent is to tie your English practice to things you already do every day. For example, every morning when you drink your tea or coffee, take 10 minutes to talk to yourself in English. Describe how you feel, what you plan to do, and what's on your mind. Say things like, I have a lot of work today. I'm going to start with my emails. Then I'll attend a meeting at noon. These short routines train your brain to use English in real situations. You can also include English in your evening routine. Before going to bed, review your day in English. Today was a busy day. I finished a project, had lunch with my friend, and watched a movie in the evening. I felt tired, but now I'm relaxing. This small habit takes just a few minutes, but it helps you recall vocabulary, practice tenses, and build fluency. You're not wasting time. You're using the time you already have in a smart and natural way. Another method that helps you stop wasting time is the speak and repeat technique. This is a shadowing method where you listen to native speakers and repeat exactly what they say. Try to match their tone, speed, and pronunciation. Choose short dialogues or monologues. Play a line, pause, and repeat. If you hear, I'm not sure about that, you pause and say, I'm not sure about that. Do it again and again until it feels comfortable. This is powerful because it helps your mouth get used to forming English sounds and your ears to catch the rhythm of natural speech. Here's a short shadowing exercise. Listen to me and repeat each line after a short pause. I usually go for a walk in the morning. Pause. Then I prepare breakfast for my family. Pause. After that, I get ready for work. Pause. I enjoy listening to music while driving. Pause. Now try to say all the sentences together without repeating after me. This builds your ability to speak longer sentences and link your ideas smoothly. Many learners also underestimate the power of writing. Writing helps you organize your thoughts in English. It makes you more aware of grammar and vocabulary. But writing doesn't mean long essays. Start with small journal entries. Every day, write 3 to 5 sentences about your day. Use simple language. For example, today I worked from 9 to 5. I had lunch at my desk. I talked to a client in the afternoon. In the evening, I went for a short walk. Do this daily and in a month. You'll notice a big improvement in your vocabulary and sentence structure. Let's try a writing prompt now. Take a moment and write a short paragraph describing your weekend. Say something like, on Saturday, I cleaned my house and did the laundry. In the afternoon, I met my cousin. We had tea together and talked for an hour. On Sunday, I stayed home, read a book, and watched a movie before sleeping. This is how you make writing a habit without stress. Another idea to learn faster is using conversation simulations. Even if you don't have a speaking partner, you can practice both parts of a conversation. Pretend you're ordering food. Say, "Hi, I'd like to order a pizza, please." Then play the other role. "Sure, what kind of pizza would you like?" Respond, "I'll have a large pepperoni pizza with extra cheese." Continue the conversation. "Anything else?" "No, that's all, thank you." Doing this allows you to prepare for real situations. Build fluency and boost your confidence. Let's practice a conversation at a store. Excuse me, do you have this shirt in a medium size? Shopkeeper, let me check. Yes, we do. Great. Can I try it on? Shopkeeper, sure, the fitting room is over there. Thanks. Shopkeeper, how is it? It fits well. I'll take it. Now repeat the full conversation and change some words. Instead of a shirt, try with shoes or a jacket. Change the size, the item, the color. This is flexible, and you can practice it anywhere, anytime. Also, don't forget the importance of listening. Listening is the foundation of speaking. If you want to speak better, you need to hear better. But again, many people waste time by passively listening. Instead, make listening active. While listening, write down new words or phrases. Pause and repeat sentences. Imitate the speaker's intonation. Turn subtitles on and off to test your understanding. Choose materials slightly above your level, so that you learn something new but don't feel lost. Let me guide you through a listening and response activity. Imagine you're watching a short interview. The speaker says, I started learning English when I was in school. At first, it was difficult, but I enjoyed learning songs in English. Pause the video and repeat. I started learning English when I was in school. Say it again. At first, it was difficult. Say that again. But I enjoyed learning songs in English. Now answer the question. When did you start learning English? Say, I started learning English when I was in college. Now give more information. At first, it was boring for me. But later, I started enjoying it when I could understand movies. This is a perfect way to connect listening with speaking. Reading is also essential, but it should be easy and enjoyable. Don't start with difficult novels. Start with English stories for beginners, blogs, or short articles. Read out loud whenever possible. This helps with pronunciation and rhythm. After reading, summarize what you read in your own words. Say it out loud. For example, if you read a short story about a man who finds a lost dog, say, the story is about a man who finds a lost dog and returns it to the owner. The dog was scared, but later it became friendly. This kind of practice improves comprehension and speaking skills together. You can also use real-life experiences as lessons. After watching a movie, try to talk about it in English. Say, I watched a comedy movie last night. It was funny. My favorite part was when the main character danced in the restaurant. Or, after a phone call with a friend, say in English, I talked to my friend today. We discussed our work. She's planning a trip next month. Turning your experiences into practice is one of the most effective ways to learn faster. Now let's talk about how technology can help you stop wasting time and make your English learning more efficient. You already use your phone for many things, so why not turn it into your personal English coach? Install a good English learning app that suits your level. Use it while waiting in a queue, sitting in a car, or during short breaks. These small pockets of time often go unused, but they are perfect for quick reviews, short quizzes, or even a 2-minute speaking challenge. Even your keyboard can become a tool. Change it to English. When typing messages or notes, your brain will adapt to English patterns faster. Another great use of your phone is recording yourself. This is a powerful yet underused technique. When you speak in English, record it. Then listen to it. You'll hear your own mistakes and notice which words you're comfortable with and which ones you struggle with. For example, you might say, yesterday I go to market, and when you listen, you'll realize it should be, yesterday I went to the market. This type of self-feedback is immediate, personal, and highly effective. Try this self-recording practice. Choose a simple topic like my favorite food and speak about it for 1 minute. Say, my favorite food is biryani. I like the spices, the rice, and the flavor. My mother makes the best biryani. I eat it once a week, usually on Friday. Record your voice. Then play it back and note if you need to slow down, pronounce clearly, or improve any sentence. Then try again. This process helps you identify and fix mistakes without needing a teacher. Also, don't forget that your brain learns better when it's relaxed. If you're always stressed while learning English, your progress will slow down. So create a relaxed learning environment. Take short breaks, listen to English songs, watch funny English videos, or read comics. Learning doesn't always have to feel like studying. Sometimes, the best learning happens when you're having fun. If you enjoy what you're doing, your brain remembers more. Music is a great tool. Listen to simple English songs. Read the lyrics while listening. Try to sing along. Then choose a phrase from the song and use it in your own sentence. If you hear, I'm walking on sunshine, make your own version like, I'm walking to school with a smile, or I'm walking to the store to buy some fruit. This playful way of learning makes your practice stick longer in your memory. Let's talk about motivation. Many learners waste time because they feel discouraged, especially when they don't see fast results. But remember, English is not a race. You don't need to compare your progress with others. Your journey is your own. Set small, personal goals. For example, this week I will learn how to introduce myself. Or I will practice talking about my job in English every day. Celebrate your small wins. If you spoke 3 English sentences today that you couldn't say last month, you're already improving. Here's a motivational routine to help you stay focused. Every morning, say this to yourself. I am learning English every day. I am getting better. I can express more today than I could yesterday. This positive habit keeps your mindset strong. Language learning is 50% technique and 50% attitude. If you stay positive, you'll be more consistent. If you're consistent, you'll succeed. Also, teach others what you learn. This may sound surprising, but explaining a new English word or grammar point to someone else makes your understanding stronger. If you don't have someone to teach, imagine explaining it. For example, You learn the difference between some and any. Now say to yourself, we use some in positive sentences, like, I have some books. We use any in negative or questions, like, do you have any books? Or, I don't have any books. Teaching reinforces knowledge. The more you explain, the more you remember. Let's now do an exercise where you explain something out loud. Choose a simple topic, like describing your house. Say, my house has 3 rooms. There is a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom. The kitchen is small but clean. The living room has a sofa and a television. I like my bedroom because it's quiet. Now, imagine someone asking you, can you describe your house? And you explain it again, maybe with more details this time. This way, you practice both answering questions and building fluency. Now, let's talk about using stories to learn faster. Storytelling is one of the oldest and most effective learning methods. Create short stories in your mind using the vocabulary and grammar you've learned. For example, if you learned the past tense, make a story using that. Say, yesterday, I woke up late. I didn't have breakfast. I rushed to work. At the office, I forgot my laptop at home. It was a terrible day, but I learned to be more careful. These simple stories activate multiple parts of your brain, making learning more natural and memorable. Try creating a new story now. Think of a normal day in your life, but add a funny twist. Say, one day I went to the supermarket. I bought apples, bananas, and rice. When I came home, I realized I forgot to buy the one thing I needed, milk. So I had to go back again. This time, I bought milk and a big chocolate bar as a reward. Now tell the story again with a different ending. This helps your creative thinking in English and gives you practice with real-world language. Finally, don't ignore your environment. Surround yourself with English. Put English sticky notes on your mirror, fridge, or computer. Label things around your room in English: door, table, lamp. Change your screensavers to include English quotes or sentences. These small reminders keep you thinking in English even when you're not studying. Language needs repetition, and these tiny exposures give you more chances to connect with the language without effort. Here's a simple environmental practice. Write 3 common English questions and put them where you can see them. What did I do today? What am I doing now? What will I do tomorrow? Every time you see one, answer it out loud. For example, today I went to work and learned a new English phrase. Or, I'm watching a video to improve my English. Or, tomorrow I will talk in English with my friend. These little moments become powerful learning steps when done regularly. Before we end today's session, I want to remind you that every minute spent learning English with purpose is never wasted. You are not just learning a language. You are building a new version of yourself. One who can speak to the world, explore opportunities, and express thoughts confidently. And that takes time, patience, and smart strategies. But you've already taken a strong step. By being here today, learning actively, thinking in English, and practicing with me. The biggest secret to learning English faster is not finding the perfect course or having a native speaker around all the time. The real secret is how you use what you already have. Your daily life is your classroom. Your mistakes are your lessons. Your free time is your study time. Every conversation, every thought, every note you write in English brings you closer to fluency. You don't need a perfect environment. You need a strong intention and simple actions repeated consistently. Make sure you speak English every day, even if it's just with yourself. Write a few lines, even if they seem too simple. Read something every day, even if it's just one paragraph. Listen to real English as often as you can. And repeat what you hear. And don't forget to review what you've learned, so it becomes part of your speaking, naturally. That's how you stop wasting time and start learning faster. Let's finish with one last practice exercise. I'll say a short daily story, and you'll try to repeat it after me. Then tell a similar story about your own day. Listen carefully. Today, I woke up at 6:30 a.m. I drank a glass of water, made some coffee, and sat on the balcony for 10 minutes. It was quiet, and I felt calm. Then I got ready for work, checked my emails, and joined a meeting. At lunch, I ate with my coworkers and talked about movies. In the evening, I went for a walk and listened to English music. Before sleeping, I reviewed new words I learned today. Now it's your turn. Try telling a story about your day. Don't worry about making it perfect. The goal is to speak. Say something like, I woke up late today, around 8:00 a.m. I rushed to get ready because I had a class. I ate a quick breakfast and took a bus. During class, I spoke in English with my teacher. After class, I came home, had lunch, and took a nap. In the evening, I studied English and watched a video. You can change the details, add more sentences, or say less. Just make it your own. And one last piece of advice. Be proud of yourself. Most people want to improve their English, but very few actually take real steps. You're here. You're learning. That's what counts. Every word you speak in English adds to your confidence. Every sentence you write becomes a stepping stone. Every small effort adds up to big results over time. Don't worry if others are learning faster or speak more fluently. Stay focused on your own journey, and progress will come. Remember, English is not something you learn once and forget. It's something you live with. So make it a part of your life. Talk to yourself in English while walking. Write about your thoughts in English. Listen to podcasts while cooking. Read English blogs during breaks. Play English music while relaxing. If you make English a habit, fluency will come naturally and faster than you think. That brings us to the end of today's video. I truly hope you found this session helpful and motivating. If you did, make sure to watch it again tomorrow or later this week to reinforce what you've learned. Repetition is your best friend when it comes to mastering a language. And if you enjoy this kind of focused practice, don't forget to explore our other videos, where we provide more daily conversation training, speaking practice, vocabulary boosters, and listening challenges. If you're serious about learning English, then make a promise to yourself today. No more wasting time. From now on, every moment is an opportunity to improve. Whether you're at home, at work, commuting, or relaxing, use your English. Speak, think, write, and listen in English every single day. You are already on the right path, and the progress you dream of is closer than you believe. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really enjoyed practicing with you and helping you move closer to your goal of fluent English. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new lesson. We upload videos regularly to help you practice English in a simple and effective way. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone who wants to improve their English. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. This is Natasha, signing off from English in Minutes. Take care, and keep speaking English. Every minute counts.